Welcome to this Axxess LinkedIn Live conversation. We're so glad you're here. We're using conversations like this to bring you meaningful discussions on a variety of topics. We hope you enjoy and the experts you meet along the way, and we encourage you to join the conversation and ask any questions you may have. My name is Molly Casey. I'm on the marketing team at Axxess. We have a wonderful conversation today about how to join a community that helps you learn and grow. Let me introduce our expert. Wendy Conlon is the Vice President of Client Experience at Axxess. Welcome, Wendy. I know you're the leader of Axxess's client experience team, and you also have a background running a home health organization. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and why client experience is so important to you?
Thank you, Molly, of course. So I stopped counting at 20 years. However, I do enjoy over 20 years of supporting the post-acute space, leading operations for home health, hospice, and home care. I firmly believe that the future of healthcare is in the home, and the ability to empower our clients to provide optimal care, best quality care in the home and grow their business. It is truly an honor and a passion for me. I'm grateful and I am humbled by that opportunity, truly. And that's what our client experience team here at Axxess truly does. As our clients reach out and we engage with our clients, we're able to help our clients to really improve their outcomes, to drive operations, to remain compliant, and to increase their revenue. All through the power of our Axxess solution. And that truly is very important to me from a client experience perspective.
Great. Change is a real constant in our industry, as in many industries. I know your team helps clients navigate changes during the implementation process. What is the biggest thing you think organizations need to understand about changing their software partner?
Absolutely. Change is hard, and changing software is certainly hard. And it truly is a commitment between the organization and the software partner to really ensure that that change is seamless and that transition is incredibly fruitful for all that are involved. I do believe that partnership is absolutely the key word here. We really need to partner together as an organization and a software provider to really understand each other, to understand and meet each other where we are, and then to identify the best practice for that absolute seamless transition. Our solution is very deep and nimble, allowing for controlled flexibility, which is an absolute asset when it comes to change management. So really working together with the organization to identify their workflow and operations best practice, and then marrying that operation with our functionality and workflow, again, for that seamlessness. And our implementation project plan is really quite flexible to allow that optimal pairing of workflow to support the organization through the change. In ensuring that we're solid, we have solid solution adoption and optimization. I think about this and liken this to really buying a car. And I can use a personal example. The last car that I bought, or that I turned in rather, in the buying process, the pedals moved closer to my feet. And Molly, as you know, I'm not quite 5 feet tall, so that's an important feature for me. And so as I stepped into the new car and the salesperson's next to me, I said, so the pedal on the right that adjusts the pedals to me, the button on the right that adjusts the pedals to me, where is that in this car? And the salesperson said, well, we have a button on the left that adjusts your seat back and forth, tilts it back and forth, and brings it up and down so that you can really fit those pedals. And I thought, okay, different workflow for me, yet better live. So when we think about implementation and change management into a new software, we may sit differently from a workflow perspective, but wow, the power through our Axxess solutions to drive operations once we achieve that solution adoption and optimization is just incredible for our clients.
You've got a team supporting our clients throughout the day. When your team is interacting with clients on a daily basis, how do they approach that experience with each client, and what are they doing to support them?
Molly, our clients are absolutely of utmost importance to us, and greeting them and supporting them with delight always is our focus. Our priority is to ensure that we are engaging delightfully with our clients and also with intention, so that we're listening fully to the concern, to the question, so that we can identify the most meaningful resolution and really ensure that they're continuing on with their operations very efficiently through our solution. We certainly understand that any type of an interruption through workflow throughout the day, whether it be through a question, in functionality, or clarification needed, that absolutely can be frustrating. And so we want to ensure that we're meeting our clients where they are to support them through that question timely, delightfully, and ensure that they are completely happy and satisfied with the response that we've been able to coordinate together, and honestly know that we are there for them at all times.
We just launched the new Axxess user community, as you know, for our clients and the industry. I know it's a place that we encourage people to learn, grow, connect, and share. Can you talk a little bit about the thinking behind the Axxess user community and why we wanted to create a place like this for them?
Absolutely. You know, the Axxess user community is phenomenal. As an organization chooses Axxess to drive, support, and grow their business, they become part of the Axxess family. And the user community is truly a place for the Axxess family to get together, to connect, to learn, to share, and to grow together. Our Axxess client partners are able to post comments and share best practice accordingly throughout the community, as we can see here. And it really provides a venue for that collaboration and growth amongst our family of clients. I really have to say that our user community is absolutely awesome.
I agree. One of the unique things about the user community is the ability for users to follow topics that matter to them, similar to the way you would on a social media channel like LinkedIn or others. What do you think the value of that functionality is for our clients to help them learn and grow?
Absolutely. So thought leadership and sharing industry knowledge is the core foundation of Axxess truly for our client partnerships. And the post-acute landscape is very dynamic, forever changing in terms of regulatory guidelines and best practice. Axxess leads the industry in our thought leadership and sharing these industry changes throughout the globe. The Axxess user community is a phenomenal venue to communicate these topics and then have our client partners weigh in on those. the functionality of the Axxess user community, our client partners are able to request notifications throughout the user community as we post our thought leadership from an Axxess perspective. And then that would alert the user to be able to exchange and share their thoughts relating to those post-acute topics that are shared in the community for the user's benefit. So truly, the user community is really an excellent platform for ultimate knowledge share within our Axxess client family.
So Axxess has created a lot of ways for our clients to connect with us and get their questions answered. The user community is just the latest example of that. Could you share how the user community fits within the rest of the support channels that we have available?
Absolutely, yes. We are committed to support for our clients in many venues. And the Axxess user community is just one of those amazing resources that we provide our Axxess clients to drive their success. So the user community is that great addition to our robust online help center and online on-demand webinars that we provide access to for our users. And really the benefit of this is that our online resources are available to our users 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With the Axxess User Community Center, our users are able to collaborate as such on the successes that they've had in defining workflow and best practice operations through the power of our Axxess suite of solutions. That, in line with the Help Center and our on-demand videos, just makes that connection to Axxess so much deeper anytime, anywhere.
So you mentioned, questions are being answered about our software on a regular basis in the user community. But there are probably a lot of questions also about industry change. There's so much going on, especially this time of year, with regulatory changes going into effect in 2021. We've done a lot to support and educate our clients about what's happening. From your perspective, what is the most common industry-related question your team is getting asked right now?
Sure, Molly. Thank you for this question. I think it's important for us to connect on this and know that, we're not alone as providers in the post-acute space. And there are really two questions that are top of mind right now that we're seeing with our client family and partners. And that is, the first is truly navigating through the pandemic. As we continue to see our COVID diagnoses, confirmed positive cases grow, our providers are continuing to look for ways to support the health and well-being of their organization, their clinicians, their team members, their caregivers, and the patients that they're treating within their homes, looking to ensure health and safety while, again, achieving for that high quality care and high quality outcome for their patients. And so questions coming forward, looking how our Axxess solution really drives success through the pandemic. And that's something that we, as an organization, have been so incredibly dedicated to for our clients, building in the COVID-19 Resource Center so that we have a plethora of resources available to our clients at any time, building in infection control measures throughout the solution, and identifying infections, COVID screening measures throughout the solution. And so truly, our clients are really looking for guidance as we continue to really excel through the pandemic and serve each other. That would be the first question that clients are asking frequently. And the second one, as you mentioned, is really surrounding the regulatory changes for 2021. We know the post space is so dynamic, and we're facing, again, regulatory changes coming in 2021. PDGM in the home health world has been significant, and we've had some changes through the pandemic that have been really quite favorable for the post-acute space, and I'm really grateful for the changes that have come about with the pandemic. And certainly just top of mind as I think about the regulatory changes coming here in 2021 would be the no pay wrap for home health. That's something that our home health providers are focused on now. And again, certainly our thought leadership, our webinars that live webinars that we're hosting continually, and then our on-demand webinars that we have now related to the no pay wrap are certainly very beneficial to our clients. And then in addition, really how our software is designed to support the no pay wrap for ease of use with our clients, and truly seamless operations as we transcend on 2021. So again, as we've discussed, we really are leaders in the industry when it comes to thought leadership, and from a client experience perspective, to be able to share that with our clients and support our clients in day-to-day interactions every moment of every day is just a blessing and a gift. So thank you.
Wendy, thank you so much. I really enjoyed our discussion today, and glad you could spend some time talking with us about the user community. We will share a link to the user community as well as the other channels that Wendy mentioned in the comment area. And thank you all for joining us on our LinkedIn Live conversation today. We will continue to have these conversations from time to time to bring you important information. In the meantime, if you want to learn more about Axxess and our complete suite of enterprise solutions, please visit axxess.com. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.